So hi, what I have in front of me is a Numark NS6II, and its faders are gone. Well, gone. They are, like jumping up and down. And this is due to, well, dust. And I will be disassembling the entire device, and I will be trying to repair it. Now, to be honest, I've never disassembled NS6II, so I have no idea how this thing is actually made. But I do believe that I have to open this front part. Why I believe that, I have no clue, but I think that they need to be screwed in somehow. So I'm guessing that they are screwed in from the top. So I actually never opened NS6II, but we'll see, So I'm guessing that all of the screws will be of the same size, so I don't think that thing will be an issue. And it would be cool if I can actually repair the fader itself just by removing the top part. That would be awesome. But somehow, I don't know, because I've actually disassembled NS7, and yeah, oh boy, that was not easy to disassemble. NS7 too, well. Okay, can I just pull this thing? So basically all you need to do is pull these ones up, unlike Pioneer, which they are a bit more complicated, I guess. Okay, is there anything else to pull? Okay, so this one as well. And let's see if I can just pull this thing up. Can I? I think I'll need some kind of prying tool, and let me just check if everything is unscrewed. I will be removing the crossfader as well, and I think that the screws are of a different size, but it does make sense. So basically just pull this thing up, and you just disconnect it. There is a connector in here, and you just pull it. I will be using a pry tool, so yeah, let's see if I can just pull this thing up. Can I? Can this thing be just pulled, or is it hot glued? Because okay, it was a bit stuck, but okay, yeah. Oh, and by the way, this thing is metal, so kind of cool. Okay, and I was wrong. This thing did not need to be removed. But you know what, I'll actually clean it, so at least something. Moral of the day, you do not need to remove the top part. There are 4 screws on this side, and the silver ones, and 4 on the other side, so that too needs to be removed. Okay, and I think that we are able to pull this thing up. Yes, we are. Oh my god, this is horrific. This is not made to be opened. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. So, first thing I need to do is unscrew these 4 screws. So, yeah. Okay. 4 screws. Can I move this thing up? Okay. I still need to remove the ground. Oh boy. Okay. So, by the way, these 2 wires are actually just a ground that goes to here. So kind of cool. Okay, what else do we need to remove? This thing, I guess, and this thing. So, and this part is just removed by pressing it downwards. Okay. Press and unplug. Pull. And pull. And I think that this thing should be disconnected. Yeah, this is horrific, seriously. I would not recommend you do that. pull it to the right and just pull this thing. This is a connection, disconnect, okay, disconnect, and now tons of screws. And this thing is actually soldered on, which is what? I need to unsolder this thing. Now the good thing is actually that you have markings, basically yellow, orange, blue, red, blah blah blah. So it is kind of cool that that thing is marked. Okay. I need to remove these two as well, and remove these knobs. So knobs need to be pulled out. Actually, I don't think that they even need to be pulled out. So you can actually leave it inside. Oh well. This is horrific, by the way. Yeah. Whoever designed this thing is an idiot when it comes to repairability. And there are two screws on top. I mean, design of this thing is these faders should be easy to remove, in my opinion anyway. So I will be connecting the yellow wire as well. Okay, disconnect this thing. I have no idea why I'm disconnecting it, but most likely it will have to be disconnected, so you know. You know what, I have actually faster screwdriver than this one. I'm not quite sure for what this flat cable is, but it needs to be removed as well. I guess it's holding on maybe the touch part. There is a ground connecting these two parts, so this thing needs to be disconnected and then connected again. Okay, I think that I need to remove all of the knobs. Okay.
One eternity later.
This is the worst design ever. I can tell you right away. Now I'll start the tedious procedure of removing the faders. Basically there are 4 solder joints in here and 2 in the upper part. So let's do that. And just like that, first one has been removed. Now all others.
One eternity later.
Okay, so there are a couple of latches that you need to remove, just like this. Pull and try not to break it. Okay, 2 more. It is smart to do it with these types of pliers. I'm not quite sure, but I'm kind of used to it already, so I never screwed up any faders, so I'm thinking it's alright. Okay, now we're gonna pull this thing out, and this is actually dirty. Now let me show you the faders itself. This thing actually slides onto this thing, and that's how it works, right? So what I will be doing, and by the way, this thing actually looks rather high quality, to be honest. I'll be using Q-tips and 99% alcohol. And basically I will be cleaning this thing. Okay. And it is a bit dirty, but that's normal because it's graphite, so yes. And I will be cleaning this part and this part as well. Just a bit with the alcohol. And what I will be doing now is actually using a screwdriver to pull these ones a bit up. Okay, so I'll be moving them a bit up, and these ones as well, so that they would have like a better contact. And basically that is it. And this thing is now super clean and it does, and it will work perfectly. So yeah, that's it. And all I need to do now is all of that for every single fader, and that thing will be it. That was the entire procedure, and this thing will work perfectly. So basically you cannot even screw this thing up, because I don't know whether you can see it. This part is smaller than, well, this side is smaller than this side, and it's the same when you try to put this thing back. So basically you cannot go wrong while assembling the fader itself. So this is kind of cool.
One eternity later.
And now let's solder everything back, right? And yeah, I'm not breathing while doing this, so. Okay, so I will be installing this thing inside, and let's see whether I screwed something up or not. But again, I think I did not. Okay. 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 And this one ground goes in here. Okay, I think this thing is just fine. And you know what, I can actually screw this thing back in, because I removed it for no reason whatsoever. Okay, this thing goes in here, and this thing, the yellow wire, goes in here, and I need two screws that are flat. These ones are it, so white ones. One wire holder goes in here. Where does the other one go? This part goes inside. Okay, this thing goes in here, and the ground goes in here. Kind of interesting solution for the ground, but there you have it. Okay, this thing goes underneath. Basically, you just press it in and press this brown part inside. It's quite easy. Do I have some extra screws? I actually don't. This is awesome. I need one more screw, I think. Okay. And here. Okay. Okay, and now we need to solder on the wires back, because if you do not solder them on, yep. Now this thing is basically done. Well done. I still need to clean the metal parts, but I can actually put this thing back on. Now I need to install the silver ones, which go on both sides. There are 8 screws, so okay, so 4, easy. Okay, and now tedious part of screwing everything back in. Oh boy. everything is back in place, I think. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Now I need to clear this thing because I think it's quite dirty. Let's see how this thing actually, how dirty this thing actually is. I mean, yeah, it is dirty. I don't want to press it too hard or use anything that's abrasive because, as you can see, the quality of the paint job is not great. Which kind of sucks because I believe that this controller wasn't actually cheap. Might be wrong though. Cool. It is better now, definitely. Yep, it's way better. Most definitely. Okie dokie. Wires, drugs, cable. I do need to test it, so. Okay, now I need electricity from somewhere. Of course, it's at that end. Okay, it is turning on, so that's nice. Okay, so I've actually installed, and as you can see, yeah, they're all actually working quite well. I need to oil the last one a bit because it is a bit uneasy, but it's working normally. So yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, cheers.